Thank you. Michael Martinez. If you state your name and address for the record, please, and you have up to 5 minutes.
My name is Michael Martinez. My address is 5514 Golden Gate Road, Knoxville 37918. Madam Chair, I'm here before you representing the board membership of the East Tennessee chapter of the Society of Professional Journalists. Yesterday we delivered a letter to each individual school board member and the superintendent of the Knox County Public Schools strongly opposing the agreements between the Board of Education and the superintendent. Items in the document limit board members' freedom of speech as well as their responsibility to speak openly and freely on all school issues. This document states board members in the minority, after a decision is made, have a choice. A, decline a comment. B, note that they will support the vote of the board. C, note that they will support the vote of the board and articulate the rationale for the approved vote. Or D, refer media questions to board chair for comment. It also states that the board chair will be empowered to enforce these norms and agreements. Board member Karen Carson responded to our letter and our concern, saying that the issue is taken out of context, that board members freely express a diversity of opinions, both in the meetings and afterwards. She also stated that the purpose of this working agreement was how this board chose to function. Quote, as a group, we believed that once a decision was enacted and couldn't be undone, that it was important not to be in the community talking about why decision X was bad or wrong or not my choice. End quote. With all due respect, Madam Chairman, this is corporate speak for towing the line and presenting a unified front. While not well received in the corporate world, it is totally inappropriate for elected officials. Each of you individually is responsible to your constituents and should share with them your stances on issues. That is a democratic function of an elected official. The multiplicity of voices is a vital function of a democratic society, and the ability of a dissenting opinion to be heard is at the heart of the First Amendment freedom of speech clause. We expect transparency from our elected officials, and any attempt at coercion to prevent a minority opinion from being expressed is not acceptable. By your own admission, these agreements are not legal, binding, or enforceable. Knox County Law Director Mr. Armstrong states that this type of direction from school district leaders infringes on First Amendment rights. So my question to you is, why do you as a board keep instituting this policy year after year? As we stated in the letter, this is absolutely unacceptable. We appreciate Law Director Armstrong's position on the legality of this issue, and we ask that when this agenda item comes up again at the Board of Education retreat later this month, you strike down G7, G8, and G9 of the agreements between the board and the superintendent. All members of the board should be advised that dissenting opinions are welcome and that any member of the Board of Education may speak to the media or the public without fear of reprisal. Thank you for your attention to this matter, and we hope you will correct and address it publicly in the near future.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. With that, Madam Chair, concludes our public forum.